Hello and a very good morning to all the audience and families. I'm Evelyn Miriam Xavier as your moderator today. In today's forum, we as students from University Malaysia Kelantan will be conducting a forum in order to compare love marriage with arranged marriage and discovering which is better. Generally, marriage is recognized as a union of two people as partners in a personal relationship, specifically union between a man and a woman. Marriage can happen through love marriage and through arranged marriage. In love marriage, individuals prefer to choose their partners on their own, while in an arranged marriage, individuals prefer partners chosen by their family or parents. Before we go further, I would like to introduce the panels that are joining this discussion to all of you. I hereby introduce you to our first panel, Ms. Nur Alia Shafiqah binti Alim. Then, our second panel is Ms. Anis Fazlin binti Jamari, followed by the third and fourth panel, Ms. Ruzana Izzat binti PM Haja Maidin and Ms. Mini Aisyah binti Alias, who is representing all the youths today. Without wasting our time, my first question to all our panels is, in your opinion, which is better, arranged marriage or love marriage?
First and foremost, I would like to thank Ms. Evelyn for giving me an opportunity to share my thoughts on this discussion topic. In my opinion, arranged marriage is better because the relationship definitely blessed by both sides of the family. In Islam, it is written that in marriage it is necessary to get blessing from parents, otherwise it will shake the household. This marriage is not something that only involves a married couple but also involves both parties. Thus, parental consent play an important role in ensuring the happiness and survival of marriage. Parents know better to evaluate the suitability of candidates because they see from many aspects. This is because the selection of a prospective husband must be one that has the characteristic of religious appreciation, noble morals, able to lead a family, and an equal husband. For parents, they only want the best for their children so that their future is more secure. By having similarities in their respective religion, they will fit well into the family. It also makes more sense that the marriage will work out since there might be fewer conflicts between the partners in the long run. Similarities are an advantage as they make the partners highly compatible and the marriage life stronger. Rather than crying for someone whom you not even clear will be yours, through arranged marriage, lovesick can be avoided. People around the world may get quite broken due to a breakup with a partner and may suffer from serious emotional pain, which is going to make us depressed. Some of them will feel like don't want to do anything, yet through arranged marriage, this problem will be gone since there will not be the opportunity to search for a partner and therefore the possibility of having lovesick is less.
Wow, that was a good point, and I totally agree with you. Parents' blessing is one of the keys of a good life. We should also consider the characteristics of the partner and avoid lovesick. As the saying goes, the older the wiser. Moving on to the next panel, Miss Anis, which would you choose and think is better, love marriage or arranged marriage?
Before I answer this question, I would like to say thank you, Miss Evelyn, for letting me speak and share my thoughts about this topic. Based on my preference, I think love marriage is better to prevent unwanted things from happening. Yes, it is true what Miss Alia said about religious background. Caste and creed also plays a role when it comes to acceptance by society, and it can only be fulfilled in arranged marriage. However, in love marriage, the couple give more importance to the bond that they share. After all, no couple would ask the religious background before falling in love. According to the statistic brain, India stands out the country with the greatest number of arranged marriage in the world. However, with the growth of mindset in the older generation, most Indians have started welcoming love marriage. Love marriage is a devoted relationship as they are based on one another's choice to be with each other. Whereas arranged marriages are most likely forced and are unwilling by personal choice, this will lead to an abusive lack of affection and neglect in the relationship. With that being said, most cases involve underage girls, especially in South Asia, with a rate of 48%. This group of girls are not supposed to be in the marriage phase of their life, especially when it's not by choice. They should be focusing on education and personal growth unless they choose to get married with their loved ones.
Well done, Miss Anis. I love the way you relate your choice with Miss Alia's opinion on this topic and flipping it back with your opinion. It is so brilliant that I can't help but agree with it. A bond in a marriage is really important. Meanwhile, I was able to relate with your research about India being the country with the greatest number of arranged marriage because I'm an Indian. In addition, about the underage marriage that you mentioned earlier are really relatable. Miss Rizana, would you like to add on this matter with your opinion about this topic?
Firstly, I want to thank Miss Evelyn for having me in this discussion. Based on my preference, I would prefer an arranged marriage in order to sustain a happy and foundational marriage life. The first reason is because couples are well looked after by the in-laws in arranged marriages. They are comfortably taken proper care of and receive a lot of love and affection from their grandparents even when their parents are away. In addition, the children will be loved and nurtured by the concern, care, and consistent love that is being depicted. Happiness in marriage is vital, and being well looked after supports my opinion that children are well looked after by the in-laws of each party. The second reason on why do I support is because a sense of togetherness is created by arranged marriages. Family estrangement occurs frequently from the perspective of individualism because each person is looking to carve out their own success in the world. Therefore, arranged marriages work hard to create a sense of togetherness because there is just more than love in the line if it fails. The third reason on why do I support is that supportive advice can be provided by the parents about the relationships. Advice can be the main criteria in order to sustain a meaningful marriage. Hence, parents play a vital role as an example to set an advice of the do's and don'ts in marriages. That is why arranged marriages are a much better preference because parents can exhibit the role of offering supportive advice about the relationship.
I love the way you explain this topic by stating your concern about the relationship of the couple and their in-laws after marriage. What about you, Miss Mimi? Which one do you think is the best, love marriage or arranged marriage?
Thank you, Miss Evelyn. In my opinion, I prefer love marriage. This is because I will have my own freedom to choose my partner. As for me, I do not easily fall in love with everyone I just meet. If everything goes well, so the relationship eventually turns into love marriage. I believe youth nowadays are more mature about their choice and preference that they do not commit to someone until they completely trust the other one. Or themselves are ready to shoulder the responsibility of their married life. Besides, marrying a person of your own choice may give you inner happiness. This is one of the main aspects of the happy and healthy relationship. In a marital happiness, a person not only enjoy the joy of life, but also enjoy mental happiness, which increase your lifespan. Furthermore, a great sense of self-satisfaction is felt when you marry a person of your choice. Selecting a life partner is often considered as a sign of maturity. This make you feel satisfied over the decision you have taken. That's why I prefer love marriage more than arranged marriage.
This is an eye-opening discussion for all of us today. Miss Mimi's opinion was mind-blowing. I really love how you bring the freedom of loving somebody that you choose into this discussion. Self-satisfaction and inner happiness are important to human beings. We as human beings need happiness and satisfaction in life. I think knowing someone well will really help to make a relationship to last longer. Now, I would like to ask Miss Alia and Miss Ivana another question. Since the both of you prefer arranged marriage, I would like to know where does love fits into this? This is because the foundation of marriage is love, and in arranged marriage, how are we going to start loving someone we don't even know, unlike love marriage?
In this case, both partners play an important role to create love itself. As a husband, you need to express that love for your partner. After you legally become husband and wife, you need to understand, as a husband, you have a role to make your wife happy no matter what the circumstances is. While if you are a wife, your roles are also to make your husband happy even though your husband is not your chosen partner. Not being an option does not mean we are free to treat our husbands like outsiders. This is considered as disobedience to God. This is considered as not carrying our responsibilities and obligations as a couple. At first, it may seem like being forced to marry someone who is not our choice. Yet, when we carry out this responsibility and try to accept our partner, you will love and cherish them, and you will even strive to strengthen your love. This love can still exist even after marriage.
Accordingly, in arranged marriages, the partners would not know each other before getting married. The perspective that can be focused here is, where does love fit in arranged marriages? This can be examined that love comes after the individuals get to know each other. For instance, when a problem occurs in the family, the bonding that is created to solve the problem replicates the love that will occur. Besides, to solve the problem and issue related in marriage, a high level of interaction is needed to overcome the situation, and that is exactly where love comes in arranged marriages. Also, love comes in certain conditions, and thus by this love develops between the individuals. In addition, love comes in arranged marriages when a sense of love needs to be given back. For example, when the husband is hurt in some kind of situation, the affection and care from the wife is needed to overcome the current situation. And in this, we can see that love occurs to replicate that the wife cares for the husband by treating him with proper care and concern. Therefore, we can say that in different kinds of situation, love fits in arranged marriages when the partners are concerned about each other.
Thank you, Ms. Alia and Ms. Ruzana, for answering my questions. Your answers really clarify that love do exist and is not a barrier in an arranged marriage. On the other hand, majority of the people with love marriage has a partner with different races, and some even converted another religion following their respective partners. In your opinion, how can we deal with interracial marriage? I would like Ms. Anis Fazli and Ms. Mimi to give their opinion on this, since they prefer love marriage.
In my opinion, intermarriage on any relation in the past and present can be seen economically. A person can improve his standard of living by marrying someone who has a stable financial position. In fact, when meeting a fate with a partner who acts giving comfort to oneself, even trying to help in developing the family member of the couple is considered as a blessing that can further strengthen the ethnic relation in the marriage. The couple's family members will once feel respect for the person who helped them. In most cases, interracial marriage are committed from love marriage, but often disapproved by family due to the tradition and cultural background factor. However, this kind of marriage still occurs with the amount of love and trust in the couple's relationship to continue the marriage. Under this situation, envelopment may be the only choice for them to be together.
Moreover, I understand that mixed marriage have their ups and downs. Mixed marriage have their own set of challenges, different culture, different belief, and even sometimes different religion. There are some advantages and disadvantages of interracial marriage. In my opinion, if them are really in love, then there will be no barriers if one of them are willing to take a risk. For example, a non-Muslim is expected to convert in Islam in order to marry a Muslim. If the couple are willing to take the risk, they would take it and get married, even though in future there might be ups, downs. They can be able to overcome it too, like how they ever overcome different religious barriers.
Thank you, Ms. Anis and Ms. Mimi, for explaining your theory on my question. Coming from Ms. Anis' perspective, it is true that marriage between different religions are quite famous. On the other hand, Miss Mimi has stated that if it is true love, then the couple can overcome anything that comes against their marriage life. Well, it is time for this discussion to come to an end. I think both ways have their merits as well as demerits. In this discussion, we realize that marriage is a decision of a lifetime. Though families are involved in most of the marriages, at the end of the day, it's the couple which has to live together for a lifetime. So the decision to choose life partner should be left to the individuals to decide. Ultimately, no one can satisfy the best way for a perfect marriage life because like life, marriages too are full of uncertainties. For the last time, I'd like to thank all the panelists for their theory in this discussion and the audience for lending their ear throughout this discussion. Thank you.